Okay, but why?
Hello there. Welcome to my channel. I'm Varun, and I'm doing a PhD in molecular biophysics. Yeah, that is a mouthful, and that is exactly what I hear every time I mention this to friends or family members, or even the people in the immigration departments in airports. And it's usually followed by a typical, whoa, that's hardcore, or damn, but what exactly is biophysics in the first place? Well, it's sort of the combination of every single science subject that you encountered in school. There's a little bit of physics in it, there's a little bit of bio in it, as I'm sure you would have guessed, but there's also some chemistry and some maths and computer science as well, believe it or not. Okay, yeah, that's cool and all, but what exactly is it? So let me put it this way. In chemistry, you deal with atoms and molecules. Fair enough. In mathematics, you deal with numbers and even shapes and sizes. In physics, you study about things interacting with each other through forces. And in biology, you study about life. So, molecular biophysics, in my opinion, is a study of how atoms and molecules of different shapes and sizes interact with each other to give us life. Boom! There, I managed to condense something as complicated as molecular biophysics in exactly one sentence. Damn, I need to put that on my resume. But if you're wondering why I like molecules so much, well, it's because molecules do everything they can to keep us alive. You can breathe because of a molecule called hemoglobin that binds to another molecule called oxygen. You can eat because there are molecules called enzymes in your stomach that break down molecules called sugars and fats and everything else in your food. Your eye color, your skin color, your nails, all of them are because of different molecules inside us. And you've also heard about stuff like DNA that actually make us who we are. Now that's a molecule as well. So I'm sure you can imagine this is quite a specialized area of science. And it's not exactly mainstream. So I'm not surprised that a lot of people don't understand what I mean when I say biophysics. I personally didn't know about it at all until 5 years ago when I went for this seminar on this brand new technique called CRISPR. And I came out of it and I was geeking out to my friend when he said, yeah, it sounds fun and all that, but in the lab, all you're going to be doing is putting things in tubes. Is that what you want to do for a career? And that got me thinking. Now, science is just one big mystery. And scientists are detectives that get to choose the type of cases they're working on to solve this mystery. And I personally prefer those mysteries where I can see what I'm working on. But you must keep in mind, seeing doesn't always mean imaging. You can also run experiments that give you numbers to show you the size and the shape of a molecule. So that does help you visualize it, but you're not exactly seeing it, are you? So if you ask me, biophysics can be divided into two types of techniques. One where you can directly see stuff by imaging them under a microscope or something else. Now that is what we call structural biology techniques. And the other is where you can indirectly see stuff. And that is what we call analytical techniques. Now, there's a lot of debate typically about some techniques being better than some others, but I think that's rubbish, to be honest. No single technique is perfect. And when you use all of these techniques, they go hand in hand to make up for these imperfections and give you all the information you need. Besides, I thought I mentioned that scientists are like detectives. And detectives tend to use every tool at their disposal to solve the mystery at hand. You can't really be much of a mystery solver if you just rely on one tool, can you? But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure this video was more than enough to give you a reasonable idea of what biophysics is. So there's a lot of expertise that goes into viewing atoms and molecules, as you can imagine. Or can you imagine that? Why don't we check that out in the next episode? For now, I'm Varun from OK But Why. Stay safe, stay curious, and stay tuned for tomorrow's video.